Welcome to this Workout Wednesday. My name's Roseanne. I'll be guiding this Pilates class today. If you have a band, you can use one for this practice. If not, that's perfectly okay. And just to explain what I'm wearing, I have a halter on. I had an ablation last December, which has been very successful, but they continue to monitor me. So once in a while, I have an apparatus on, just in case you were wondering. But anyway, let's start our class with the band around the upper thighs, rather, if you have one. So get that situated and start at the far end of your mat, seated with your feet planted. Inhale, extend through the spine, and exhale to round back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round back. Could release the hands, reach the arms long as you continue to floss the spine. A few more like this. Last time, lift up and round part way back and reach one arm overhead and return. Opposite arm stretches and returns. Continue this. If you have the band, continue to slightly press out on it. One more each side. Last one. Sit up tall and hinge back and return. Hinge back and return. So long neutral spine here. 2. Last one, hinge back and then roll down. Vertebra over vertebra. Arms can sweep overhead. Circle the hands round. Press palms down into the earth. Knees are bent for our pelvic curl. Inhale here. And exhale to peel sacrum off the earth. Roll up through the spine. Press through the arms. Inhale at the top. And exhale to slowly roll down. Inhale, pause. Exhale, peel. Lift and press. And exhale to lower. Let's do one more this way, just to warm through the spine a little bit more. Activate through the backs of the legs. And lower back down. Now as a unit, lift the pelvis. And lower to hover. Lift. And hover. Few this way. How stable can you be through the feet, level out the way? Let's do 3. 2. Last one, stay lifted and open the left knee out slightly to the side and return. Press the right knee open and return. Could also do this with the pelvis lowered if you don't like to be lifted like this. It'll work for the outer leg. With that slight resistance perhaps of the band. If not, it's still lots of work. Let's do 3 more sets. Around 2. Keep that pelvis high. Last one, each side. You've completed your sides. Lower the hips down. Hug those knees in. And replant the feet. That right knee will come to tabletop and arc the leg away. And then return. Arc leg away. And return. Continue with this. or add the arm. Arm reaches overhead as the toes reach to the end of the mat and return. There's a slight bit of resistance with the band. It's not doing a lot here, but a little bit. See if each time you exhale, you can use that exhale to lift that leg so it stays out of the hip flexors or less in the hip flexors. You'll feel them a bit more into your center with the active exhale. One more like this. Return to the starting position. Arm can come down, flex that right foot, press it away, and then draw it right in closer toward your chest and press away and draw in, fairly far in. Some gentle yet effective work for the leg. I feel this in my quad especially. Really lengthen that leg out. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice slow pace today. And one more, lengthen that leg, drive it up and lower it partway down to hover. Drive it up and hover. Notice where the band provides a little extra resistance and where it might even be tempting to let it help you. See if you can resist any rebound you receive from that band. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Plant that foot, peel the spine off the earth once more, lift those hips high. Arms can reach overhead, circle them round and lower, lower through the spine. That left knee will come to tabletop and arc the leg away. Toes reach toward the end of your mat. They may or may not touch. Draw them in. Reach away, inhale. Exhale, draw in. One more this way. And if you'd like, add that opposite arm, reach it overhead. Ribs are integrated. Everything returns. Out and in. Three more. How much control can you have here? 2. Last one this way. Arm can come down, flex that left foot, press away, and draw far in toward the chest. Reach away, lengthen, and draw in. Stabilize through that supporting leg. I know mine's wanting to wiggle. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, reach, draw in, reach it long one more time, and then lengthen the leg to the sky and lower part way. Lengthen and lower with control. Slow movement here. Around halfway there. 5, 4. Use that exhale to lift the leg. 3, 2. The last one, lift and return that foot to the earth. Lift the hips as a unit and lower right back down. Take those hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers, heavy the skull. Find your position here. Inhale. And exhale to curl. Inhale to lower. Exhale to curl. One more this way before we possibly add on. You could always stay with this. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. This time, exhale, curl, right knee comes in. Lengthen that leg out as you partially lower the head. And curl, knee comes in. And lengthen. Just notice how this feels with the band, because you may have done this in other people's classes without a band. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, reach, curl, stay curled, and in and out with that leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, heavy the head, 1, lengthen the leg up to the sky, lower it to hover, stay in that upper ab curl. It's really why we're here. Lift and lower that long leg. Heavy the head. 2 more. Last one, lift and rebend the knee, lower the head back down, hands to your sides, roll up through the spine, come onto the toes for a moment, and open and close the knees, open and close. For 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands against circle, or arm circle rather, hands behind the head. Inhale here. Exhale, curl. And lower. Curl. Lower. One more time, flex through that spine. Inhale here at the bottom. Next exhale, draw left knee in. Extend that leg out. Draw it in as you curl. And reach long. Continue here. We have 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, you know the drill. Stay lifted and extend the leg and bend. 3 more. 2. Last one. Draw it in, reach it long, reach again the leg to the sky, lower part way. Lengthen, lift, and lower the leg. A few more as you stay in the upper ab curl. 2. Last one, lift and rebend, plant the foot, lower yourself down, sweep those arms to your sides, press palms down, lift the pelvis as a unit. Pause here. One more inhale. And then lift those toes off the earth. Shins active here as we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower the feet and roll through the spine. And roll toward me here. Line yourself up with the back of your mat and then pike the legs out to the far corner. Think of length through bottom waist and top side as well. You can use that hand as a support or place it perhaps on the pelvis here. Flex top foot, open and close the leg. Halfway there already. 5, 4, 3. Use your breath. 2. Last one. Lift and then lower to hip height. Bend that knee, then press the leg away. The band might try to move on you, but see if you can do this. Bring the knee in and press away, as we did on our spine. And this time, you can press a little further back behind you. Might feel this slightly different places. Might not just be in the front of the leg, might get into the glute. Let's do 3, 2. Last one. Reach it back and let it go. Bend those knees. Come onto that bottom forearm here. Really focus on outer thigh today. Legs are stacked. 45-degree angle perhaps as you press your bottom shoulder here. Opposite hand to hip as you lift off the earth and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 2. Last time, stay lifted. Open and close the top leg. Hips remain stacked. Only for a few reps here. Only 3 more. Just 5 of each of these. 2. Last one, but pulse at the top for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One time, extend the leg and bend. Return the thighs together. Lower down to your mat. From here, come onto your belly. Go to the other side later. And forehead to hands. Rock the pelvis on the earth. And draw those hands closer to the shoulders as you extend through the spine. So lift through that upper thoracic spine and lower. Perhaps with the hands hovering, lift and lower. If you like this. And focus on extension through thoracic spine, not low back. It's not like we're coming up into a cobra here. Press the pelvis down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen those arms out to your sides. Perhaps lift the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down, press them into the earth. Come almost into a tabletop and rock forward and back. Tuck those toes, hips up and back into what we know is downward facing dog. Roll forward through the spine, find your plank, and then hover the knees. So bend the knees to hover and lift. Hover and lift. Find strength through those arms as you press through the hands. And each time the knees come up, it's like you suction cup through the core to lift them. As we exhale. Let's do 2 more. The last one. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. And roll through the spine to lower the knees back down. Slide those hands in. Roll up through the spine. Arms can circle. And bring your hands to your heart center. Hands reach out from the chest, from the shoulders. So you can keep a neutral spine here and practice that hinge back. and come forward. Hinge back and come forward. One more like this. And if you'd like, you can start to add the arms. So we hinge back and we press the arms away behind us. Hinge back and press. Two more. Last one. Stay hinged back and see if you can turn the palms toward yourself. And one arm goes overhead, returns, and then the other overhead returns. Might feel this in your quads and through your center. Let's do one more each side. Nice. And come tall and turn to face me and lie on your opposite side. Adjust yourself so your spine is in line with the back of the mat and pike the legs. Decide how you'd like to rest your head, whether you'd like to be on the hand or have the head down, long through the waist here. Support yourself as you need with that top hand and lift and lower the top leg. How still can you keep the pelvis? How long and strong can you maintain the breath? Press bottom foot down. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, one more lift. And lower the leg to hip height. Draw it in toward the chest as best you can with that band. And then extend back slightly behind you. Draw in and reach back. Already halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, lengthen it, reach, reach, and release. Bend those knees. Oop, my band is all twisted. Bend those knees. And come onto that bottom forearm. Press out of the arm. Opposite hand could come to the hip here as you lift and lower to hover. Lift and hover. Just 3 more. 2. Last one, stay lifted and open top knee. Feet stay together and close. Open and close. 3 more. See if you can work on range of motion. Quality over quantity. 2. Last one, stay open and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend and bend and lower back down. And roll again onto your front body. Rock the hips. Find your breath once more. And then lengthen and lift that left leg and lower. Lift the right leg and lower. Continue to switch. Head is down for now. Get into the back of the leg. One more each side. Last one. And lower down. Extend those arms out in front of you. Turn the palms perhaps in and lift that left leg and the right arm and lower. Switch left arm, right leg and lower. Continue this. Focus on length. How long can you be? And can you coordinate the arm and leg to lift and lower simultaneously? Oops. See how my hand touched down first? Just notice. Try your best here. Option to add on. You can inhale to lift through the torso and hover and start to swim for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Plant those hands around the shoulder. Wherever it feels strong to press yourself up back into that almost child's pose where we rock forward and back. Just for a little break. And tuck those toes. Send the hips high, downward facing dog. And walk, walk, walk to the front of your mat. So you're in a fold and remove the band. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and replant those hands and step back into a plank. Hover the knees and lift. Hover and lift. Let's do 3 more. We're to suction cup in those knees with the exhale. Last one. Very good. Lower those knees and take that band, if you have them, around the forearms, like so. Okay. Plant those hands and see if you can have them still in tabletop. So widen them out. Feel that resistance with the band. Walk your knees back slightly here. Come forward with the body and take your push up and then press back. Take your push up and press back. One more this way. And now we do 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Press back. And 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Press back. 3 push-ups. 3, or whatever you can muster. 2, 1. Hips back. And return to 1 push-up. And 1 push-up. Final time. This is it, folks. Nice. Slide those hands in. Come onto the shins. The band stays where it is. And pressing out on the band. Lift and lower those arms just a little. Up and down, up and down. And then pulse out on the band. Go. Losing my breath here. 3, 2, 1. Release that for just a moment. Keep the band there. Arms return to their original position. Press out on the band and try again to lean back and come up. Lean back and come up. And you might add the arms up, the arms return. Arms up and return without arching through the spine. 3, Oops, 2. The last one. Very good. Let's release the band, roll through the shoulders. And come back into your tabletop. A few scapular glides here. Let the chest sink and press away. Let it sink and press away. One more time. Come back to neutral before you round through the spine, starting to cool down. And arch. Round. And arch. So a few times. Last one, round. Stay rounded and let the hips sink back. So that was rocks again, except with a rounded spine position instead of neutral. And then widen those knees, sink back into a child's pose. Or you might flip the palms to see how that feels in the shoulders. And slide those hands out toward the left-hand side. Maybe stack the right palm on top of the left hand. Glide those hands over to the opposite side on that diagonal. Press left hand perhaps on right one this time. They don't have to stack though. Return to center here. Take another inhale and an exhale. And slide those hands in. Perhaps you can press the palms into the earth to release one leg and the other, or however you want to get onto your bottom here. And roll down through the spine. We'll stretch out the legs a little bit here. Take that right leg up, cross the ankle, perhaps weave the hands around the bottom thigh, into the glute a little bit here, side of the leg. Plant that left foot if it's not planted. Lengthen the right leg up to the sky, maybe point and flex through the ankle. And draw toes toward nose to soften through the shoulders. Stretch the back of the leg. And hug that knee in toward your chest. And turn, roll onto your side. And clasp that right ankle with the hand for a quadricep stretch. You might even cross opposite leg if you need more. Press those hips forward. Here or here. Then return to your spine. You could leave the legs crossed the way they are, because then you might land on the opposite side. If you had that left leg crossed, here we are for a figure 4. Weave hands around bottom thigh. Draw it in. One more inhale. And exhale, replant right foot. Reach left sole of foot to the sky. And point and flex toes. Release the ankle a little. And then with the flex foot, perhaps, draw toes closer to your face. Doesn't have to be very much. A lot of people are tight back here. Another inhale. And exhale to hug that knee in. Could roll away from me. If you're comfortable with that, clasp that left ankle. That thigh lines up with the hip. Could also cross bottom ankle over top. And press the thigh forward. Another inhale. Next, let's return to your spine. Release both legs up to the sky, draw them in. And return to the heels in line with the hip sockets as you open the legs, either legs long or legs bent. Legs come in toward one another. Final stretch here, lengthen that left leg and draw right leg across. Just to reset the hips and then return to your back. Lengthen the right leg, hug left knee in and take it across. Oh, nice. And return to the spine. You could come up to seated however you'd like, or perhaps you would like to do a roll up, either with knees bent or legs long. I'll model knees bent here, arms overhead. As you exhale, clasp back to the thighs so you can roll up. Try not to lift the feet like I did. And fold, pour your body forward. And have a seat on your mat. Open those arms up to stretch the chest. Maybe you clasp fingers behind the body. And sweep that left arm across. Deltoid stretch. And a tricep stretch. Same arm comes behind the body. And other side. Sweep that right arm across. Draw the shoulder back with socket. And tricep stretch here. Clasp the back of the upper arm. Head can press back into the arm. We don't want to be like this. And release that. Arms can reach up. If it's in your practice, you can bring them through to prayer. Thank you for joining me for this Pilates class with a lot of stretching at the end. I hope you take care, and we'll see you hopefully in another workout Wednesday or one of the yoga classes to come. Take care.